Hello student, I am Professor Devashish Bose, Head, Department of Criminology and Forensic Science, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Today I am going to present a lecture of PSC first semester on the unit National Crime Records Bureau NCRB, which has been jointly prepared by myself and Ms. Neha Sharma, PhD scholar and a UGC JRF at Department of Criminology and Forensic Science, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar. So, my dear student, let's start our discussion while taking a look at what we are going to learn today. Module 1 will be Introduction, Module 2 will be Divisions of NCRB, Module 3 will deal about Objectives and Policies, Module 4 will be Organizational Structure, Module 5 Vicinity of NCRB, and finally Module 6 will be our conclusion. So, my dear student, let's start with Module 1, Introduction. From the beginning of forensic science studies, you people have heard about NCRB. You also heard the term NCRB from different news channels. Have you ever thought about what is the function of this agency? Under whom this agency is working? How it is framed? In this lecture, you will get all the answers related with NCRB. So, my dear students, NCRB stands for National Crime Records Bureau, which is attached with the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. In the year 1968, it was established with a rationale to empower Indian policies to enforce law effectively with criminal intelligence as well as information technology solutions. In this globalized and digitalized world, criminals are also the experts of information technology. They are using different modern technologies for committing crime. Now, criminals are equipped with modern gadgets like satellite phones, Androids, GPS, computers and laptops. For tracing and catching the suspect, for dealing with trained criminal and terrorist, officers need the best training. NCRB plays a crucial role to train our officers at state as well as at national level. NCRB gives training to the armed and non-armed forces of Indian government as well as also organizes training program attached with foreign countries so that technology can be exchanged. During training programs, it also invites experts from different universities and institutes for giving lecture. In upcoming time, NCRB is planning for agreements with national and international universities for faculty exchange program and research as well as introduction of research fellowship and interns program. It is also planning an application of business analytics for data analysis and hotspot analysis. NCRB is a center of excellence for fingerprint science, crime or criminal intelligence and information technology for central and state police forces. With this information, we come to the end of Module 1. Now we move on to a new module, Module 2. Divisions of NCRB. It is a well-known fact that by dividing the task, it can be completed earlier with better efficiency. Therefore, for getting better output, we usually divide even a single work into different groups. In the same way, for the betterment and refinement of work, NCRB is also divided into different divisions. Now we will discuss here the entire branches under this module. CCTNS branch, Training branch, Statistical branch, DCT branch, CFPB branch, Crime Records branch, CCTNS branch. CCTNS branch. CCTNS stands for Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and Systems. CCTNS adopted principle of e-governance. It aims at creating a comprehensive and integrated system for enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of policing. For investigation of crime and detection of criminals, it creates a nationwide networking infrastructure for evolution of tracking system around all the states all over India. CCTNS is working with following objective: by automating the functioning of police station, making the police functioning friendly to citizen and more transparent. By using information and communication technology (ICT), improve delivery of citizen-centric services. To facilitate investigation of crime and detection of criminals, provide tools, technology and information to the investigating officers of the civil police. To improve police functioning in various other areas such as law and order, traffic management, etc. To facilitate interaction and sharing of information among police stations, district, state, union territory headquarters and other police agencies. To assist senior police officers for betterment of management of police force. Keep an eye on the progress of cases, including those which are under trial in the court of law. Reduce keeping of manual and redundant records. Training branch. NCRB also provides training in IT and fingerprint science for capacity building to police forces in the country. Following training programs are conducted by NCRB. Training on subjects related to cybercrime investigation and digital forensics. Training on CCTNS, that is Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and Systems. Training on transfer of technology in fingerprint science. Advanced fingerprinting science. Training on networking and e-security. Training on colored portrait building system. Operator courses for statistical software in crime in India and Active Directory Service interface. Operator course for prison statistics in India. NCRB also conducts the course on Train the Trainer for development of training resource personnel in police. Programs conducted in NCRB are attended by officers of all ranks, including senior officers from state or union territories as well as from Central Police Organization, Central Armed Police Forces. Besides training of Indian police officers, NCRB also conducts courses for foreign police officers on deputation. Cybercrime and network security. Advanced courses on advanced fingerprint science. Advanced courses on IT in law enforcement statistical branch. It is one of the founding branches of NCRB. This branch was formed out of the statistical section of Bureau of Police Research and Development (BPR&D), which was one of the 4 units that were merged in NCRB at the time of NCRB's creation. The branch brings out 3 annual publications. They are Crime in India, Accidental Deaths and Suicides in India, and Prison Statistics in India. In addition to the collection and compilation of data and publication of the above cited 3 reports, the statistical branch is also collecting data on crime statistics and human trafficking on monthly basis from 36 states and union territory. Every year, the statistical branches handles more than 400 parliamentary questions received from various ministers, besides handles numerous applications received under the Right to Information Act. The branch also provides data to other users, ministries, researchers and NGO. The branch is headed by Chief Statistical Officer CSO, assisted by other officers as given in the undermentioned chart. Chief Statistical Officer CSO, Statistical Officer, Junior Staff Officer, DPAs Data Processing Assistants and DEOs Data Entry Operators. DCT branch. Data center activities of NCRB are as follows. It builds up, updates and maintains a secure national database on crimes, criminals and properties for the purpose of improving functioning of all state forces and central agencies in terms of crime detection, crime prevention and maintenance of public order. It updates, maintains and builds up a secure database on lost and recovered vehicles and provides updating facility to all vehicle counters in the country and border checkpost. It also provides recovered vehicles data for NCRB website from the National Data Bank of stolen or recovered automobiles. It procures necessary IT hardware, software as per requirement of various divisions of NCRB and also monitors their maintenance and performance. It functions as a control room for the organization round the clock. It also provides data communication facilities. CFPB branch. In modern time, fingerprints are very important physical evidence due to their uniqueness. Sir Francis Galton, father of dactyloscopy and the renowned English scientist, established scientifically the basic principle of uniqueness and permanency in fingerprints. In the year 1897, the first ever fingerprint bureau in the world was established at Writers' Building at Calcutta, now Kolkata. In the year 1955, Central Fingerprint Bureau established under the control of Intelligence Bureau in Kolkata, which in the year 1973 transferred under the control of Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI). Finally, in the year 1986, CFPB placed under the control of National Crime Records Bureau and is located at New Delhi. History of fingerprint. In the year 1858, Sir William Herschel, District Magistrate of Hooghly District of Bengal Province, gave the idea that fingerprints could be used for personal identification. Dr. Henry Ford's gave the idea of tracing a criminal from the latent prints found at the scene of crime and came to the conclusion that no two fingerprints are alike. Sir Edward Richard Henry, Khan Bahadur Azizul Haq and Rai Bahadur Hemchandra Bose developed a system of classification of fingerprints. In modern digitalized world, manual fingerprint identification system is been replaced by automated fingerprint identification system AFIS. The Indian version of automated fingerprint identification system AFIS is known by FACTS, which was co-developed by NCRB and CMC Limited India. The system uses image processing and pattern recognizing technique to capture, encode, store and match fingerprints, including comparison of chance print. It uses pattern class, core and delta information, mutilate location, direction, neighboring information, ridge count and distances, density, type, print background, foreground information, etc. For matching fingerprints, the main function of CFPB are to maintain database of fingerprint of criminals, national and international, and to disseminate the information. Other functions are as follows: to maintain fingerprint record slips, conduct search of specified categories of Indian and foreign criminals convicted of offence falling under the schedule of crime of CFPB, and also maintain records of international criminals sent to them by Interpol. Division of CBI and Narcotics Control Bureau, New Delhi. To undertake examination of questioned fingerprint impressions referred by central government agencies and Government of India. To impart training in fingerprint science, theory as well as practical, to police and non-police personnel of state governments across India and personnel from even foreign countries. To coordinate the work of the state fingerprint bureaus and give necessary guidance in all matters related to fingerprint science. To conduct all Indian board examination every year for accrediting the fingerprint experts. To conduct competition in fingerprint science at the All India Police Duty Meet annually. To publish Fingerprint in India, an annual publication which is an in-depth study of the performance and activities of all fingerprint bureaus of the country. Crime Record Branch. The main objective of Crime Record Branch is to collect, collate and disseminate information on crime, criminals, persons and properties for matching purposes. The branch utilizes following software system: Vahan Samanvay, an online motor vehicle coordination system for coordination of stolen and recovered motor vehicle across the country. Police, RTOs and insurance sectors are main stakeholder to this program. The general public is also benefited with this system. A motor vehicle inquiry counters for the convenience of the general public is operational at NCRB, New Delhi. Many state and union territory police organizations are also operating motor vehicle inquiry counters in their respective states or union territories for the convenience of general public. The inquiry service is also available online for the general public. Talash Information System. This system is used to maintain and coordinate information on missing, traced, unidentified persons and unidentified dead bodies. Talash software was in operation in this bureau since 1990. The main objective of this software was to trace out missing person, unidentified person and also unidentified dead bodies. This system is further enhanced, containing detailed information with additional parameters for capturing quality data helpful for better and accurate matching. Fake Indian Currency Note System (FICN). It is an online system for completion of fake Indian currency data. Police, banks, investigating agencies, other intelligence agencies and ministries are stakeholders of this system. NCRB created a national level database and developed and deployed web-enabled software for online recording and reporting of fake Indian currency notes. Seizures made by state and union territory police, investigation agencies, intelligence agencies and detections made by banks, RBI, public sector banks, private sector banks and even foreign banks. Motor vehicle counter at NCRB. National Crime Records Bureau has introduced motor vehicle inquiry service for general public. The general public can avail this service to know the status of a motor vehicle, that whether the vehicle has been recovered or whether the vehicle has been reported as stolen by police. NCRB is providing this facility through post, through motor vehicle verification counters and through online portal. The general public may avail this service as per their preferred mode. Firearm Coordination System. This system is used for coordination of missing or stolen and recovered firearms. Data on firearms and ammunition is collected from state police for creation of national database on firearm and ammunitions. The information is used for framing replies to parliament queries and queries raised by other law enforcement agencies. Color Portrait Building System. This system is used to create portraits of suspects based on the description given by victims and eyewitnesses. It helps to extract face components like head, eye, nose, mouth, chin, etc. as described by the witness, similar to criminal, from the digitalized portrait directory and assemble these components to construct facial image of accused. Objectives and policies of NCRB in empowering Indian police by maintaining coordination between police service at state, national and international level and upgradation of crime analysis technology by using information technology. These are the following objectives of NCRB. To prepare and enable IT environment, policy framework, guidelines, architecture, best practice for police forces throughout the country. To improve knowledge-based proactive policing with the use of IT for improving internal efficiency, effectiveness and public service delivery. To lead and coordinate development of IT products and build a national resource center of IT solutions for police organizations. To create and maintain secure shareable national database on crimes, criminals, property and organized criminal gangs for law enforcement agencies and promote their use for public service delivery. To obtain, compile, analyze and publish the national crime statistics. To obtain, process and disseminate fingerprint records of criminals including foreign criminals to establish their identity. Promote automation of state fingerprint automation of state fingerprint bureaus, and encourage research for the development of fingerprint science, to provide training in IT and fingerprint science for capacity building in police forces, to coordinate development of modern state crime records bureau, to interact with foreign police forces to share IT practices and crime information. With this, we come to the end of Module 3. Director, Joint Director, Deputy Director, Joint Assistant Director, Section Officer. NCRB is directed by the Director. Joint Directors work under Director and give directions to Deputy Directors. Section Officers of different sections work under the direction of Joint Assistant Directors, which works under the direction of Deputy Director. Junior and senior assistants as well as data processing assistants and data entry operators work under section officers. With this, we come to the end of Module 4 and now we move on to Module 5. National Crime Records Bureau is working under the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. It keeps records of crime and criminals all over the country. It coordinates with different state crime records bureau of different state. It gives training to the national and state level officers as well as works with different universities and institutions across India. Therefore, we can say that all 36 states and union territory covered under the vicinity of NCRB. And with this, we come to the end of Module 5. After the discussion of above modules, we can conclude that NCRB is framed on the recommendation of the Task Force and National Police Commission with a mission to empower Indian police and information technology and criminal intelligence to enable them to uphold law and protect people. Initially, it was having 4 branches: Directorate of Coordination and Police Computer, Statistical Branch of BPR&D, Interstate Criminal Data Branch of CBI, Central Fingerprint Bureau of CBI. But now it is having many branches which we already have studied in the above mentioned modules. NCRB is a center of excellence for fingerprint science, crime, criminal intelligence and information technology for central and state police forces. It is also working for the upgradation of technology. It gives training to government officers of Indian Police Force on the subjects like CCTNS, Advanced Fingerprint Science, Networking and E-Security, etc. NCRB also conducts the courses on training of trainers, and for the purpose it is making contact with universities and institutions to provide experts for giving lectures. Apart from this, NCRB brings out 3 annual reports. They are Crime in India, Accidental Deaths and Suicides in India, and Prison Statistics in India. These reports are principal reference point for police officers, researchers, and media and policy makers. So my dear student, I think you got all the answers of the queries after the discussions on NCRB. So now we will call it a day. With all this information here, we come to the end of today's lecture. Do keep in mind what we have discussed today. It's time for you all to do some self-study. This is Professor Devashish Bose signing off for now. If you want to learn more and enhance your knowledge, you may log on to our website for MCQs, quizzes and LORs at www.cec.nic.in. Till then, thank you for paying attention and goodbye.